So
Rita.
you genuinely think that the Iranian regime is on its last legs because they have cracked down hard again on this protests. We are seeing just the most shocking footage come out of Iran of young girls being slaughtered on the streets trying to run away from security forces. Do you see that uprising is going to continue despite the numbers that have been slaughtered?
I think the scale of the killing, Rita, tells me that that is a zombie regime. There's no question. They've murdered tens of thousands, wounded 330,000. People are losing their eyes, maybe using chemical weapons, military artillery. That regime is on its last legs. And the West and the United States will tip it out of power. Maybe it will be replaced by a secular military, and then the Iranian people, the opposition is in prison. There is the crown prince in the West who may be a transitional figure. They need to then take over that enormous country. But to come back, we cannot abandon the Kurds. They're not only our allies, they share our values. We can't see ISIS extremists on the loose in Syria again perpetrating a Yazidi genocide. The American policy cannot be to finish what ISIS couldn't. They wanted to erase these minorities, to finish what Assad couldn't, which wanted to erase so many of Syria's beautiful pluralism. That's the crisis that the world has to focus on. And we cannot let Kobani fall to the ISIS jihadists.
James.
Well, Quanta, I hear what you're saying about Syria. I mean, I traveled to Syria in the mid-1990s, and I know exactly the sort of pluralism that you're talking about and how that was protected essentially by the Assad regime. But back to Iran, I'm really concerned about what comes next, because you've got these different groups. You've got the MEK, which seems like some terrible fusion of Marxism and Islamism as one potential option here. I know they've been lobbying very hard in Washington at the moment. I've seen some figures coming out, even in the conservative circles, and supporting them. Are you concerned that you're going to lose the mullahs, which would be fantastic for the world, but wind up with something, you know, governing this country? Because it's not just people in the city, it's people in the country. It's a big population, and I can't imagine that, you know, they're all on the same page about what comes next.
There is a huge risk, and that's why it's a tremendous gamble. President Trump can't afford just a cosmetic strike, because he will lose so much credibility globally, and he owes it to the Iranian people, for whom he's been one beacon of hope. Second, the number of mosques. Tehran itself reported a week ago 350 mosques were set fire by the Iranian people. They have had it with theocracy. They are, whether most of them are Muslim, most of them are Shia Muslim, they don't want religion forced on them in this totalitarian manner. So that is hopeful. If the West can help them, this new Iran could become pro-Western. And the overarching goal is to denuclearize Iran. That is going to happen. The mullahs are toast. And now what happens next is up to the Iranians, but it could be more supercharged and chaotic than the Syrian civil war. It's a huge country.